Ladies and gentlemen, I'm testing out a new mic. Let me know how it sounds to you. McConnell blocks House bill to reopen government. This came out January 10th, 2019. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Republicans and Trump will ultimately be blamed for this shutdown. Now, this came out in The Hill. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell on Thursday blocked two House passed funding bills that would reopen the federal government. Senator Chris Van Hollen and Ben Cardin, surrounded by roughly 24 of their Senate Democratic colleagues, tried to get consent to bring up a bill that would fund the Department of Homeland Security through February 8th, as well as a separate package that would fund the remaining agencies without current year appropriations through September 30th. But McConnell objected, arguing they would be show votes and saying that he and Minority Leader Chuck Schumer made an explicit commitment to avoid such votes. The last thing we need to do right now is trade pointless, what? Absolutely pointless show votes back and forth across the aisle, McConnell said. Sound like a stall tactic to me, y'all. Under Senate rules, any senator can try to enforce a vote or pass a bill, but any one senator can block them. The attempt by Democrats to pass the House bill comes as the partial government shutdown, which is impacting roughly a quarter of the federal government and is in its 20th day, is poised to break a record this weekend as the longest shutdown ever. And that is true. Like, I believe the longest is 26 days. So if they go all the way to the following weekend, yeah, they would have broke the record. And as it stands right now, look like it's going to happen, y'all. Talks between congressional leadership and President Trump appear to have derailed, with Trump walking out of a White House meeting on Wednesday. McConnell has pledged that he will not bring up a bill that Trump does not support. So the bill does not have the wall funding, y'all. So we know that bill is not going to go anywhere. You know, it's a shame. They're using these workers as a pawn. And in the meantime, these folks that are making the decision whether to open the government back up or not are all getting paid. See, they're all comfortable. They're not losing anything. They can still eat. But in the meantime, these federal workers that are stuck in a contract that won't even allow them to get other jobs in the public sector, they're pretty screwed. So nobody's budging on either side the way things look. So Trump has already said he will drag this thing out months, even years. How do you tell these workers they got to go months, even years without pay? How do these senior citizens maintain apartments, low income apartments, for months, even years without the rent being fully paid? How do these people go without their EBT cards for months and even years? It is just so many levels involved in this whole thing. And the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is While these politicians are squabbling over this mess, people are going to suffer. And it is, as time goes on, even more is going to spill out into the public, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you must understand. This is going to continue to spill over into the public. If you are not impacted by this, the longer it goes on, you will be impacted. That's the thing. So those of you that are saying, well, I don't care, you should care, because eventually everything is going to impact the public. Everything. And it just go to show you, these grown ass people in Washington, these politicians, are petty as hell. They handle their disputes like children. But at the end of the day, who's going to suffer? The people in the public will suffer. And the thing is, what you don't realize, when this thing spills into February, things that were not impacted before will suddenly become impacted. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. It's a damn shame that potentially this government could have been opened back up, but one person decided to block it. Y'all need to remember this when it comes down to casting your ballots. To me, none of them are worth voting for. They're all crooks. Peace, family.